So we have a firmament up above the earth, and fountains of the deep. Those actually aren't the fountains of the deep, just a fountain and a retention pond here. But we also have the sun appearing to be in the midst of the clouds. Very interesting. I've called it the local sun. And the moon is high in the sky right now. I wanted to go ahead and show you that. This is the Bridgewater Development here. Just wanted to show you how beautiful this is, and also that the moon is a bit of an odd shape. I hope you can see that. Now, when it's full moon, we can see the that it looks like a sphere. It looks round. However, as the moon goes through its phases and the different seasons of the year, we see a different presentation of that. I've got evidence of that on my channel. The Bridgewater Development here is creating a lake over there, and more of a subdivision that will expand. Down the way here, there's also a medical facility, Seacoast Medical. I believe I can show you some of that from here. Oh yeah, it's over at the entrance there. That's actually like the parking lot, air conditioning, climate control system. But in the middle of the view there, I want to just kind of zoom in. That's the lake there. You can see a private lake where people will be able to kayak and enjoy that. Of course, we don't have toilet water flying out on people in Australia because of gravity. It's just water seeking its level. That's what it does all over the face of the stationary Earth. One of the reasons why I expose this is it's an important reality. I've got a video uploading right now talking about the boron, which is the brand name for boron that I purchased is Borax, and you could check that out. Got it at Walmart yesterday. It's on my liked video playlist, and I'm talking in detail a bit more about that, and I wanted to break a little bit of that down now. The 20 Mule Team Borax is a high-powered cleaner, an antifungal parasite killer, killing a parasite of like yeast and toenail fungus and all of that. I understand that's not a pretty topic. However, I don't want any parasites on or in me, and I go into detail on some of the other aspects of that as it relates to nanotechnology and also artificial intelligence. I believe it's important for you to know some of the possibilities that are being explained in that. One of the situations is apparently frequencies like the 5G and atmospheric modification. I've called it weather wars, the technology to modify the weather. And also to show you, okay, so we've got a jet up there leaving a trail, and although there are some condensation trails, there are other aspects of atmospheric dispersal, and if you want to, some will call it global warming. I would call it weather modification, weather wars, chemtrails. A lot of people call it that. But I simply want to let you know that the skies all around the Earth now are a bit different than they were as I grew up as a child. I want to show you some of the conventional, more normal looking clouds. It would be like that. And I know it's at a different level. I know there's cirrus and altocumulus and cumulonimbus. I was paying attention in science class. But I wanted to just let you know that there's important steps that we can take to make a difference in how we enjoy this life. You can feel free to reach out anytime. If you would like stickers like this, you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 169 Cloverleaf Drive, Longs, South Carolina. Should you like to pay a visit, that'd be great. Call ahead if you want to meet up. You can use Facebook Messenger or call at 1-843-504-1776, and that's my anytime number. It's all about perspective. How beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful place to live. I talked about it a little bit in the video earlier about how these retention ponds allow water that would otherwise flood out homes. They'll dig these out and have the land a little bit higher where the concrete slab is poured for the structure of the house, thereby causing the water to seek level and not end up in the living room or the kitchen, that type of thing. And then the larger lakes like that are also a good area for the water to collect and all of that. All of the grading that's provided by the heavy equipment, I can zoom in on a little bit of that. When we have an excavator like this, it would be for some of the lots, of course, and the roads. And then in the view there, we can see a much bigger excavator, a bucket loader like this little one. They've got a smaller bucket on them for digging holes like this. And then there are some like that they'll call a high hole. This right here, they're apparently filling up dump trucks now from this dirt that's been collected, and then we'll see the larger trucks like that move it around. And then one of the other aspects of this is equipment like that will dig trenches that wastewater, sewer water from the houses, as well as water that is like going down the storm drains in that. A lot of engineering and design goes into this. I've talked to the project manager that works with A.L. Hardy. They do a great job here for developments in our area. This is the Bridgewater Development. So the flood that Noah prepared for, we had the fountains of the deep, the floodgates of heaven, and the rain. I'm a biblical creationist, unapologetically so, and I encourage everybody to seek the truth about the world that we live in, because I believe it matters for eternity. We're all eternal beings having a temporary human experience. At some point in the human experience, the child of God will be born again. I'm so grateful that that happened to me. So that's why I do this. I'm handing out invitations for eternity. And temporarily, if you want to enjoy a beautiful location, the Bridgewater is a wonderful development, and I featured that on my Facebook page and asked my friends to go ahead and see what it looks like. So this is Robert Forsch with the YouTube channel Truths. Thank you so much for your public and private encouragement. Feel free to reach out anytime.